What's up? What's up? What's up? It is great to see you again. It is KarlASMR. Today I'm going to be showing you my manga and pop figure collection. I have a lot of other stuff in terms of collections, but this is a lot for right now, so we're not going to go through all of my manga collection, all that. So yeah. Anyways, first I would like to say thank you to everyone who visited me at DreamCon. I went to DreamCon this past weekend at Houston, of course, and it was very interesting, very wonderful, and some of y'all actually came up to me, and it was very cool. So hey, if you have any pictures, please do send them my way. I would love to see them. I didn't get any pictures, but yeah. Speaking of DreamCon, there was a moment, bro, where I ended up almost getting sick out there, and it was pretty crazy. And that's honestly why things like healthcare is very important when you are traveling. And that is actually the perfect reason as to why I am partnering with today's video sponsor, ZocDoc. ZocDoc in particular is very amazing because you don't have to worry about appointments being scheduled so far into the future or having so much confusion and wondering when you're going to be able to be seen by a healthcare provider. And I know it can get really tedious kind of finding things like that. And not only that, but there are many reviews you can go ahead and check out on ZocDoc's site, and it will let you see all different opinions, all different walks of life if you need a second opinion or just to see what other people are experiencing. One really noticeable thing about ZocDoc is the appointment scheduling. Appointments can be scheduled as quick as, well, within 24 to 72 hours time. And there are times where you can even score appointments within the same day, which is very convenient. And especially if you're traveling or moving around and you need something on the go and you need something right there that's convenient, this is the perfect opportunity. So for me, like I mentioned, when I was in Houston, there was a moment in time where I was having a little bit too much fun, I guess you could say, and I ended up catching, well, I think might have been somewhat of a cold or something. Well, obviously I didn't know because, you know, I'm not a doctor, but that's exactly why you need doctors and healthcare providers when you're traveling, because I'm from California and I went to Texas. So it was very imperative that I needed something like that at the moment. And I wouldn't want you to wait for way too long just to find someone that can actually benefit you in your health and help you feel good and healthy and continue on with your journey, especially if you're traveling. So maybe go ahead and try it out and see if it's a perfect fit for you. All you have to do is go to ZocDoc.com/KarlASMR. You can find that in the link in the description or the pinned comment, or you can just scan the QR code that appears on the screen and then go ahead and do it that way. So thank you to today's sponsor, ZocDoc. I really appreciate it. Thank you for helping us take better care of our health when we need it the most. And thank you once more. Okay, so I know in the thumbnail you saw me with a lot of things: Death Note, Monster, Pops. Now, I have a lot of Death Note stuff. If you don't know, I'm a D1 Death Note glazer. I love Death Note so much. I have tattoos, I have books, I have an entire storage box full of figures and exclusive things. I even went all the way to Japan and got an exclusive Death Note exhibition bag, which is under my bed and safe, so you're not going to be seeing it in today's video. And it was also like the only one there, which was pretty cool. So if you have seen my previous videos where I did a manga collection, it was like a couple years back, it hasn't changed that much aside from the Death Note stuff I got. I did get JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I did end up selling it because I just wasn't reading it, and I had already finished like the whole thing by the time I was like collecting all the old manga. So like you know, all the older stuff, I was already on like part 7 buying stuff from part 1, so I just didn't think it was useful. So we have some of the greatest of the greats. We have Parasite right here, this, oh, and Tokyo Ghoul, of course. I don't have the complete collection of either. I don't think I'll ever continue the collection of either. I sort of stopped collecting manga and figures. I just don't really. But as far as pop figures and stuff, I'm gonna get to that in a second. But we're going to start off with manga first. So Tokyo Ghoul, let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite manga and what is your favorite anime or who is your favorite mangaka, the people who write manga. So, you know, Parasite, oh, it's just, Parasite is just one of those, I just can't stop rewatching it. I've watched it like 3 times, maybe 4. With Death Note, I've watched it about 7 times, and then I've watched the movies, and then I've watched the live action series and the live action movies more than a couple of times. So yeah, and I even watched it on the plane when I went to DreamCon. So this is Parasite. There's not really much else to tell you about it. It's just Parasite. I have 1, 2, and 3, and that's it for my collection. I wish, like TikTok, you can put pictures in the comments on YouTube so you guys can show me all of your collection. Tokyo Ghoul. My favorite characters from Tokyo Ghoul are Ayato Kirishima and of course Ken. So or Kaneki. Ken Kaneki. Yeah. I almost butchered that. But yeah. This is I love the way these look. I think there's an alternative cover, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, these are just very beautiful. I love the art on this. One of the most beautiful manga I've ever seen. Like, this looks like watercolor. I don't know. Very interesting. Oh, by the way, if you don't know by now, I do have a gaming channel, and I released a gaming video on there, a Roblox video. It was like a dumb fun video I just did just because. But yeah, new video up on the gaming channel. You can find it on this channel. Just search on this channel. It should be in the record. It should be in this. It should be in my channel stuff. So, Tokyo Ghoul. Next, let's just get straight into Death Note because this is the biggest collection I have right now. Okay, so this is 1/2, if that, of the collection. These are the original Death Note manga books, whatever you want to call them. And the art is cool. It's very old school. Like, when I used to read manga, I first started off with like there's one book, I don't know if anyone knows this. If you do, please let me know. It's called Dragon Eye, and the main character got sick a lot from overeating ramen or something like that, but he was a very cool MC. I used to go to the library and pick that book up and pick Naruto up, and then I got Death Note. The way it's designed is kind of reminiscent of all the older manga that I used to get, including Dragon Eye. And yeah, so yeah, and now I pretty much read everything digitally, which is another reason why I don't collect. Like, I'm reading Batman Who Laughs digitally. Steel Ball Run was digital. The second portion of Chainsaw Man after the Reze arc, or Reze arc, digital. Demon Slayer going up to the castle, digital. So like, I just kind of switched. Yeah. So Death Note. Let's do some ASMR for you really quick. Yo, there's something in my eye, bro. Yo, it's mad hot. I had to get a portable AC because the regular one just wasn't cutting it. The central was not cutting it, and I had to turn it off for this video. So I'm baking. And this specific portion of my home gets to 100 degrees with no AC. So I'm getting close to 100 degrees right now filming this video. It's probably why I'm glistening and sweating a little bit. Now, let me go get my other stuff. Stay right here. No jump cuts. I'm about to go back and get the other Death Note stuff. Be right back. Just chill. I don't know. Here's some hand movements. This is the other portion of my Death Note collection, and as you can see, this is the black edition. I had to get it. I just had to. And if there was a white edition, red, I'd get those too. So this is that, and I love these. These are so nice. As you can see, some of them, oh, never mind, they're all unpackaged. At one point they were all packaged. I don't know why I took them all out of their packaging, because that's how I got them. But oh my goodness, yeah, it's getting really hot in here. Let me put these down, and I'm gonna show you the ones at the bottom right here, and I have other Death Note stuff. We're not done yet. So I also have the all-in-one edition, And I have the L Changed the World. I don't think I finished reading this, but I did watch the movie that dropped. If you didn't know, there's an L Changed the World movie. I really wish they had a Beyond Birthday movie. Beyond Birthday is one of my favorites. And then, so this is very beautiful, by the way. It's a hardcover. And it has like a plastic thing over it that it could just slide out if I wanted to. And it has that. So beautiful. Just the best. Yeah. And while I'm on the topic of being a Death Note glazer, I would like to say I'm also a proud Sasuke Uchiha glazer from day one, and L Lolliot glazer, and yeah, and a Batman glazer, since I'm gonna show you my pop figures. Well, I only have one of those, but yeah, I just had to say that. So that's the L Change the World. Next up, we have I'm missing one, actually. I'm missing a book, the Beyond Birthday book, but I have this. I think this is how to read. Yeah, Death Note How to Read. It gives you tips and it gives you little exclusive insider stuff, knowledge on how smart the character is, what their skill sets are, the thought process of characters. I think in this one, it shows the short story of who came before Light Yagami. So if you didn't know, there was a character, he was like a middle schooler, and he was before Light. He had the Death Note before Light. And it actually came with an eraser, and they'd come back to life. But I think it was like the original concept of Death Note before this concept came into fruition. So he's before Light, but I don't think it takes place. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. If you know, you know. But yeah, this is him. And yeah. Very beautiful cover, by the way. I love gothic, dark stuff. I think it also shows you Ryuk's original design. If you didn't know, Ryuk was not supposed to look like this. He was supposed to look like a human. Like, he low-key was like combined these two and Mikami, and then he had like stitches and purple skin and whatever. Next up, this one. I have the English and Japanese version of this because, well, I saw the Japanese version in store when I went to go pick up JoJo, so I bought it. And then online, I just ordered the other one. And it's the English version is much bigger because bigger words. This is the Japanese version. As you can see, everything's in Japanese. While I do know how to read Japanese, I'm not proficient, so I can't really read this. I can speak it more than I can read it. So it's just kind of sitting here as like a collectible. So yeah, I need to practice on my kanji and katakana, you know what I'm saying? Now, all-in-one edition. I'm not going to take it out fully because it's very hard to put back in. But it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, just check this out. This is so beautiful, so pretty. I just love this, the way it looks. Death Note, it just knows my aesthetic. It just knows. Look at that. Look at Ryuk. And look at that. Wow. But yeah, if you want to see like collectibles and figures in another video, I have JoJo figures, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Chainsaw Man, JoJo, My Hero. I have a lot of stuff in storage. And Batman stuff. Right back there, I have a whole Hot Wheels collection of Batman and other Batman things. So yeah. And then I also have Gothic stuff. So if you want to see a Gothic collection, let me know in the comments down below. Let me see if I can go ahead and find this Death Note BB murder case. It's called the BB murder case because there's a character named Beyond Birthday, and he was before Light Yagami's time, and there was a case with Naomi Misora and L Lolliot, and there was a character named B. You know, there's L, N for near, M mellow. There was a B, and he was the first predecessor for L, but he was not a good person, and he was born with Shinigami eyes. Okay, stop with the nerd lore drop. I'm just going to the other stuff. Okay, it was under the black edition. Here it is, and it sounds good. Listen. This one was so fun to read. I was glued to this thing. I think I finished it in like maybe one day, to be honest, like one night. 1 or 2 nights. It was so good. All right. Next manga collection, we're gonna do half of Monster. If you don't know, Monster is, I like to describe Monster as a regular drama series that so happens to be animated. Like, they could have easily made this with real humans, because there's like no extra special stuff, but it's just so good. And the pacing is not like regular anime. So if you want to watch something with so much drama and depth and detail and character building, this is what to read or watch. The pacing is not like Attack on Titan. It's slow. It's really slow, but it's worth it in the end. It's very psychological. So you think Light Yagami is a devious, super smart villain? There's a character in here named Johann Liebert. This dude is insane. He is the definition of monster. And the main character, he's a very endearing character. His name is Dr. Tenma. He's a very good dude. Very good dude. And this is a series. I actually had to order this at Barnes & Noble's because they didn't have it in person for some reason. So I had to order the entire series. Yeah. And it looks like it's supposed to be like a mosaic or something. Or like if you put it, I mean, not mosaic. What am I talking about? If you put it together, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, in fact, I've never thought of this until I might have to look up someone putting all of them together. It's like a museum piece. It's very interesting. So there's that. And of course, all the other books have it too. Very interesting. It's really hot, bro. Not gonna lie. And I have a huge mess and I have to restock my bookshelf. So please give this video a like, a thumbs up. Just for me, please. I never ask for anything from y'all. Just this one time. Yeah, let me make some noises for y'all. Now then we're gonna get straight to the pop figures. I like that. Okay, I need a new chair, bro. Okay, so pop figures, we're gonna start off small. We're gonna start off with holy cow, I'm sorry, sweat. We're gonna start off with Little Jimin. This is like not a real pop. I mean, it is. It literally says it. But this is BTS Jimin. He's the only one I have. He's my favorite. And yeah, they need to make ATs. Y'all hear that new ATs album? What's your favorite song if you did? Mine has to be Body. Oh, that's so good. Very good. Since we're on a little K-pop thing, what's your favorite groups? I'm gonna list mine off as quick as I can. No order. BTS, Longshot, Gorgeous, Islet, New Jeans, Le Sserafim. I like Heart to Hearts is pretty cool, but I don't really listen to them like that. And Team, TXT, I just got into Zykers. Did I say ATs already? I don't know. Stray Kids. Who else? Who else do I like? Twice. I really like Twice. They're really good. I listen to a lot. I think the Luna's one. Trying to think, because there's also solo artists like Tae Yang. I think that's how you say it. J Park. Airplane? I don't know if you can hear that. We haven't heard an airplane in years from Carl Airlines. That's tough. Remember I used to pause, if you're like not new to the channel, if you've been to OG, remember I used to pause the mic and like crash out. All right, anyways, let's just skip on to the other stuff. Pops. Let's start off with my newest one. My very close friend got me this as a gift because he knows I am a shadow glazer. Well, I'm also a shadow glazer, yeah. I'm a shadow fanatic. I love shadow. Although, Silver the Hedgehog used to be my favorite, and very specifically, Werewolf Sonic used to be my favorite from Sonic Unleashed. But Shadow's my guy. I rewatched the Shadow Sonic movie just to see Shadow, and I low-key didn't pay attention until he popped up. And apparently this one glows in the dark. I don't know if this one does, but this is when he has the Chaos Emeralds. I was supposed to cosplay him, by the way, at DreamCon, but didn't have my stuff together. Next convention though. So there's Shadow right here. Let me get the other stuff real quick. I have another Shadow, but let's get to my main man, Batman, Bruce Wayne. We have Bruce Wayne right here. This is the man with the legend. Yeah. I love Bruce Wayne. Let me fix these real quick. I love Bruce Wayne. I really wanted the Batfleck, Ben Affleck. That's my favorite. And you want to know something? I always like the characters everybody hates until they switch up and love them. I don't know what it is about me, but movies, shows, I always like the stuff everyone hates. And then at some point, everyone starts loving it and they think I'm a LARPer. No, bruh, I've been here since the beginning. My favorite Spider-Man has always been Andrew Garfield. I didn't really care for Tobey's. I didn't really care for Tom Holland's. I loved Andrew Garfield's. In fact, I've watched all his Spider-Man movies about 4 times each. Yes, I've always liked this dude. I've always liked his movies, all of that. Same with Batman. I am not a fan of Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises that much. When it came out, I was, because it was the first of Batman I've seen in that way. The moment they started dropping the other stuff, bro, I don't care. I don't think he's that accurate. Christian Bale's cool. He's a great actor. I'll just drop this. Very good actor. I love him in Pale Blue Eye on Netflix, but the Batman movies were boring. Straight up. I think Batman Begins with him was the better of the trilogy. And maybe like with the one with Bane, but I didn't like the way they made Bane look like, I don't know. He didn't look like Bane. And the fighting was ass. But Batfleck has always been my favorite. Batman vs. Superman, Justice League. I wish they would have made it. His fights were so fire. He was like the most accurate Batman all around. And then Pattinson came. Robert Pattinson came, and the aura, the Gotham building, peak. But number one is Batfleck for me, straight up. I like Michael Keaton's too. He's kind of cool. Now that was that. Next, I'm gonna show you something that isn't a pop figure, but things I started incorporating into my fashion. So by that I mean I wear them with me. So number one, I'm gonna show you what I got. I've been looking for a little black cat for the longest to represent Crollo, my little cat. If y'all don't know, obviously I have a little cat, and this little fat self, I be wearing him. And then I got this. I was looking for a Sasuke one. They didn't have the one I wanted, but all the boxes were broke, so they actually told me what was in it. So I got this because this one's fire. And I also love Itachi too. Even though I'm a Sasuke glazer, I still love Itachi. Itachi's so tough. I literally make a song named Itachi, not gonna lie. But this is nice. I was wearing it. It's fire. And I got Stitch because I like this version of Stitch. I like the dark blue, like the hoodie. Pretty peak. And there's that. I guess since this is here, I got this from the little Minions meal. I love the Minions, I'm not gonna lie. I bought Minion ice cream yesterday. Still eating it today. It tastes like the Tweety Bird, Spider-Man, TMNT ice cream. Anyways, I'm trying to breeze through this. I also have this right here. It's not part of the collection, but it's on my desk, so. John Wick. Now, about pop figures, I never really cared about these these are pretty useless to me. And then the very first one I got was like, I think Wednesday from like Adam's Family, because I love Adam's Family. And then my friend ended up getting me into this, so I was like, you know what, I might as well. So I have John Wick, because John Wick, I don't care for the anime ones really. I have like one or just one, but I like stuff that I like, you know, like it doesn't always have to be just anime. So Nosferatu, Count Orlok, peak, super peakness. I love the goth stuff. John Wick, my boy. Seen all the movies. I've seen Ballerina, and I think Ballerina, it's so fire. And then this is the only anime one I have, Crollo Lucifer. You know I love Crollo from Hunter x Hunter. You know I cosplay as Crollo all the time. He's my one trick pony cosplay. I spam him every convention. This is about, I need to do this version of him though. This is so fire. Next, I have Shadow the Hedgehog. It's just the single Shadow the Hedgehog, not the duo. Yep, that's about it. I think that's it actually for the collection. But there is something else I want to talk about. Okay, now what is I want to talk about? Nothing serious. Just want to answer some questions on a mini Q&A. A lot of y'all are new and don't know that I make skincare routine videos, and I get a lot of questions saying skincare routine. First, obviously genetics do play a part, but I do have skincare videos. I literally have full ASMR videos. I do love y'all, but I'm not sure why y'all don't just go on Google or YouTube and type KarlASMR skincare routine. I don't know why people don't use searches. Like, there are people saying, you should do Miles Morales, you should do Echo. Just type it in, you might actually find it. And I have made those. Literally, if anyone is curious about anything in the world, just Google it. Just search it. So I have tons of those skincare videos in shorts and regular videos. But I switched over to just mainly Korean skincare products because the ingredients in them, and it just seems to do nice stuff to my face. And no, I don't wear makeup. I don't know where people got that, like, besides the eye. Like, I like the eye, the eyeliner, but besides that, I don't know why some people be thinking I wear a full face of makeup. I don't. I just make videos, bro. I just make videos. Here's what I do, because I saw this a long time ago on TV. Correct me if I'm wrong. Acne and blackheads come from dirt trapped under oils in your skin. So what I do, because I know my face gets oily, like right now, I wipe my face constantly throughout the day. Whether I use my sleeve, I don't like to because it gets a little dirty. I don't use rice paper. I should. I literally use like napkins, literally whatever. Like if I'm sitting at a restaurant, I just do it. I don't want the oils on my face. I don't like the way it look glistening, sweaty. So that's why I do it. But it also prevents any dirt getting trapped under the oils in my skin. And then when I get home, I rinse my face off and wash my hands. It don't matter if I'm outside for 20 minutes and come back. I do the exact same thing. And then I use face wash after a long day out because of pollution, you know, especially if I'm downtown, all that. I make sure to do scrub. I do oil, like I get oil that you do your face with. I put I don't know what it's called, but it's like it removes oil. It's oil that removes oil. It's like a Japanese product though. And I do that. Then I get my water-based cleanser, and I do that. I get a scrub, exfoliator, do that. I don't put body lotion on my face. I actually don't really use the face lotion anymore. I use sunscreen only. I use witch hazel, whatever it is, you know that clear stuff. I put that on my face, do this, and then I put BHA oil on, you know, little spots. And then I have like this cough. It's not coffee like that, but it's I forgot what it is. You can go find it in my videos, but I put it under my eyes for dark circles. Then I put ginseng Korean skincare eye cream on my shit. And then what else? I'm trying to let y'all know. And then there's this too. When it's like dry out or whatever, I use this. It's like rehydrates my face. It's rose water. And then I drink water, like a ton of it. Sure, it helps with skin, but usually it helps like with, for me, like face fat or like whatever. If I'm like eating processed stuff, it helps slim out, water retention and all the extra stuff. And then I think colors plays a big part. Like if I'm wearing certain colors, it makes my skin appear more vibrant. But if I'm wearing harsher colors on my skin tone, it brings out more of the impurities. And then lighting, like when you do lighting, it brightens and then darkens like the background. It's not as dark as you can see it, and it just changes stuff. So there's a whole bunch of things. So don't think everything is perfect. It's not. I have my days. I also use a collagen face mask from Target. It's fire. I'm not gonna lie, it works. They should sponsor me. But if you want to see it, go to my TikTok, KarlASMR, or go to my shorts. That's the most recent stuff you're gonna find. Now, with that being said and done, I'm going to turn this AC back on. I'm gonna edit this video. ZocDoc, thank you. Check out my gaming channel. Check out any of my other channels. Just go on KarlASMR YouTube and look at I don't know if it's at the top or the bottom. I made it very easy. Just go to the actual channel and you're gonna see all my other channels. And there you go. And I really want to stream on Twitch again. I haven't been streaming. It's very difficult because I'm introverted. I say it all the time, but sitting down and talking to a bunch of people is not the easiest thing to do in a long setting over the course of multiple days. But I'm going to try to do that again because it is summer, and I did tell y'all on Twitch that I will be active in the summer. So yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Make sure you go check out the Twitch too. There's a special treat for the community where you can, I'm not gonna say it because I told them I wasn't gonna promote. I told the Twitch community I wasn't gonna say nothing. So if you just want to know what I'm talking about, if you want to be in the ends of ends, if you want to be exclusive, just go there, go to the About Me section, and you're gonna find a specific thing where you can join. Okay. So, that's all today. I'm looking at a huge mess right now. I love you all so much. Thank you for being so kind to me. Thank you for coming up to me at DreamCon once again. Even if you didn't, and you saw me, hello. I hope to see more of you. It was very lovely talking to you. Stay safe, stay very cool. It's very hot. Whatever way you can stay cool. Drink lots of cold beverages to regulate your body temperature from within, and take a shower, or not even a shower, but literally just hop in, get a little wet, come out. The air might feel good on your body. Just do what you can to stay cool because it's getting real hot. So I see y'all when I see y'all. Bye bye.